Yo, what's going on, guys? That one guy is back again, bringing you Black Ops Easter eggs, and today we're going to be doing the Origins Easter egg in order to finish our Black Ops 2 Easter eggs playlist. However, we're doing this on Black Ops 3 because this Easter egg takes so long to do on solo. If you're going to do this solo, I recommend making sure you at least have 3 hours to spare on your calendar for today. So without further ado, let's jump right in. Okay guys, so hopping into the map, there are a few things you want to do at the start, which is first grab the Maxis brain on this table in the spawn. You guys want to grab a shovel, turn the switch to where it's facing the left side. You also want to start up generator 1. You want to get all these generators started up. You can find generator 2 near the tank station. You can find generator 2 shield part either here on the roof of the tank station, and here laying on this zombie's lap in the wagon. You can find generator 3 on the other side of spawn, so go ahead and start it up. The generator 3 area right next to spawn also has a shield part, which can be found here near the giant's footprint, here in this little wagon, or right here in the fire tunnel. You can find generator 4 out in no man's land near Jug. You can find the last shield part out in no man's land either here, or right up against here. Generator 5 can be found near Stamina Up, also in no man's land. I recommend building the shield in the wind tunnel. You can find generator 6 in the back of the church area. Okay, so to complete the first step, you need to turn on all the generators, and you also need to build and upgrade all 4 of the staffs. This is why it's tedious and solo, because that takes a while to just get that first step done. Now, to build the staffs, you need all the staff parts, and then you need their corresponding crystals. You get the wind staff parts from entering all 3 of the robots, the spawn robot, the middle robot, which is what I just entered, and then the church robot, and there is a part in each of them inside the head and like the back.
Without human intervention.
But I already have all 3 of the wind staff parts. You get the ice staff parts from digging when it is snowing out, so I recommend never digging until it is snowing so that the person who's getting the ice staff can get all their parts. You get the bottom ice staff part from digging in the spawn area. You get the middle ice staff part from digging in the no man's land area, which was the first one that I got. You get the top ice staff part from digging in the church area. You get the lightning staff parts from riding the tank and jumping off at 3 different locations. One is right here. Next stop is right here. And the final stop is right here. You get the top fire staff part from the reward box after turning on generator 6. For the middle fire staff part, you need to locate this glowing plane in the sky and shoot it down. The part lands in no man's land right here.
Part of a staff.
The last fire staff part is acquired from killing the Panzer and then picking it up where he died. When you have all the staff parts, to get the crystals, you need the gramophone, which is underneath the pack-a-punch in the mound area, either here or right here. You also need that staff's corresponding recording. The ice staff recording is in the tank station, either here, or right here. The wind staff recording is near generator 5, either here, or right here. The lighting staff recording is located near Gen 4, which is either right here, or in the wind tunnel right here. The fire recording is located near the church, right here, near the tank, right here on one of these seats, or right here laying on this box near generator 6. Once you have your staffs recording in the gramophone, you need to place the gramophone in the tunnel that has your crystal. So I'm getting the ice crystal right now and I'm placing it in the ice tunnel. You go up to the color-coded pillar that has your crystal and you can pick it up, and then you can build the staff that you want. Go back to the corresponding chamber and you can hold your use button to access the teleporter on the ground right here to get out of the crazy place. The gramophone can be at one location at a time to open up one portal. One player can hold one gem at a time. So if you're on solo and you have one gem, you have to build the staff first, then go to the next tunnel and get the next gem, and then build the staff, then grab the next gem, so on and so forth. The recording to enter the main chamber where you build these staffs can be found right here near the mound, right here right next to Pack-a-Punch, and right here near the church entrance. Place the gramophone right here to open up the main chamber underneath the Pack-a-Punch. The ice tunnel is this tunnel near the church area. The wind tunnel is the tunnel near generator 4. The lightning tunnel is the tunnel near generator 5. And the fire tunnel is located right outside of spawn. When you upgrade all the staffs, I recommend keeping the gramophone in the wind tunnel. Okay, so when you make all the staffs, the next step is to upgrade them all, and I like to start with the ice staff. The first step of upgrading the ice staff is to solve the chamber puzzle in the crazy place. In the ice chamber of the crazy place, there are these floating tiles with symbols on them, and there's also this blue box with a symbol on it. The blue box symbol translates to a tile symbol in the chamber that has to be shot with the ice staff, and if you shoot the right one, the tile will turn over and it'll show the blue box will show another symbol. So one by one, you translate the blue box symbol and then shoot the correct tile to flip all 6 of them over. If you shoot the wrong one, then all of them will flick back over and you have to restart the step. Alright, so this is a picture of all the blue box symbols translated to the tile symbols. You just use this to do the chamber puzzle. Shout out to Mr. Raffle Waffles. This is me completing this step in my game.
We know not what we have done.
The next step for the ice staff is to find and shoot 3 tombstones around the map with the ice staff and then a gun. First one is right here, right behind generator 4. Next one was over here in the middle of the mound area. The last one is by the tank station, right next to the giant fallen giant. You now need to hit all these switches underneath the Pack-a-Punch machine in order to change the runes so that they all have a blue circle. And then shoot this blue ball at the bottom of the mound with the ice staff. You now need to place the ice staff in its holder in the crazy place and get kills in here in order to upgrade it completely. Next up, I like to do the wind staff upgrade. For the wind staff chamber puzzle, all you have to do is shoot the symbols in this vertical row to match them what I set mine to in my game. These ones, hang on. And that's basically it. The next step of the wind staff is to find these 3 vents and shoot them so that the smoke is going towards the mound. The first one is here near the generator 4 and jug. The next one is here by the church on the tank road. The last one is by generator 5 just out here. Now turn the levers to where they all have a yellow circle since we're doing the wind staff. Now shoot the yellow ball at the bottom of the mound with the wind staff. Afterwards, enter the crazy place and place the wind staff in its holder and get some kills to charge it up, and that'll complete the wind staff. Next up, let's look at the lightning staff. Okay, for the lightning staff chamber puzzle, it's really easy. It's sort of like playing a piano. You want to find these notes in its chamber and shoot the first one, the third one, and the 6th one, and they will stay lit up for a bit and then turn off. After they turn off, shoot the 3rd one, the 5th one, and then the 7th one, and wait for them to turn off. After they turn off, go ahead and shoot the 2nd one, the 4th one, and the 6th one, and when they turn off, that will be the first step done. The next step is to find all these console thingies and change their dials to the correct directions, like we did the spawn one at the start of the video. There is one in the tank station, and you need to change this so it's facing down. Do not touch this one on the 2nd floor of the bunker near the no man's land entrance. There's one near the wind tunnel. Change it so it's facing the direction up. There's one opposite the church area entrance. Change this one so it's also facing up. On the bottom floor of the church near the tank, there's one right here that you have to change to right. On the second floor of the church, there's one near this barrier that you have to change this one to up as well. There's also one near Gen 5, and you have to change this one to the direction down, and that'll be the last one. You can do these in any order. Change all the mound ruins to where they all have a purple circle. Then shoot the ball at the bottom with the staff. Then place the staff in its holder in the crazy place and charge it up with zombie kills. Now let's take a look at the fire staff. The first step of the fire staff upgrade, you need to wait for zombies to stand like on these kind of furnaces. Like they have to be standing on here. And then when you kill them with the fire staff, you kind of just like there's smoke that goes out. You need to just keep killing zombies and making sure smoke comes out of them until these cauldrons all light up with fire. The next step, after you're done with that, if you head over to the church area, you can find more symbols on these walls, and 4 of them will be lit up on fire. These symbols translate to numbers, and the 4 lit up on fire are the numbers you need to note down. From left to right, the numbers can be 11, 5, 9, 7, 6, 3, 4. The fourth one, the number 4, is always lit on fire. The 4 numbers you have lit on fire, you need to find those in the bottom floor, and you can see these torches with numbers underneath them. You need to shoot the torches with the fire staff that have your numbers underneath them, all 4 of them. In my game, my code is 5, 9, 6, and then 4. Now it doesn't matter the order you shoot these torches, you just have to shoot only your 4. And this is the one for number 4, this torch right here that's stained blood.
Now we shall see.
Now change all the rune circles to be red. Then shoot the circle at the bottom with the fire staff. Place it in the holder and charge it up, and that'll be all the staffs upgraded. When all the staffs are upgraded, you can pick them back up from their holders, and then they will one-hit knife kill until like round 16. The next step is to place the staffs into the 3 robot heads and then 1 in the bottom of the mound. Ice staff goes into the church robot, also known as Freya. Wind goes into the middle robot, also known as Odin. And the lightning staff goes into the spawn robot, also known as Thor. The fire staff is placed at the bottom of the mound between all staffs.
I'm not safe here. You have to hurry. Only the giants can break the seal.
After this step is done, all the staffs will reappear at the bottom of the mound. For the next step, someone needs the G strikes, and to get those, first you want to enter the tank station and pick up one of these dirty rocks. Head over to the church and place the sturdy rock in this water right here. Now you need to get melee kills near the rock to clean it. Once you get enough melee kills, you can pick the stone back up, and you have to head back to the tank station, but you cannot step on any of the mud. I'll show you the path now. That is the whole path. Try to stay on the wooden planks, and when you get back to the tank station, place the now clean rock back on the table where you got it and get more melee kills. Once you get enough melee kills, the G-strikes will spawn in on the table and you can pick them up. You can do the process whenever you want, so recommend to do it earlier than I did. Once someone has the G-strikes, they have to enter one of the 3 robots. On solo, you have to enter the middle robot and hit a button inside the robot's head. Here's the button. You just hold your use button to activate it, and then immediately leave the robot head on solo. Once the button is pushed, whoever has the G-strikes needs to immediately throw them out near this seal by generator 5, and it should blow open the hole.
Souls must be released from the pit. But
After that step is complete, someone needs the Maxis drone. You should already have the brain part for the Maxis drone, but I'm going to show you where the other two parts are. The wheel part can be found near the Pack-a-Punch on the ground by the gumball machine. Right up against this speaker on the ground near the stairway to the main underground. If you go to the bottom area and take this little wooden path, you can also find it on this box right here. You can find the turret part near the church area on this side of the tank road. This side of the tank road around here, or in the ice tunnel on the ground right here. I recommend building the Maxis drone at the church behind the tank. Once you have the Maxis drone, head back over to the now broken seal and release the Maxis drone, and it'll fly over to it and enter it. And then a total of 8 panzers will spawn in that you have to kill.
I cannot break free.
find the spirit of the sky.
For the next step, you need a zombie blood to see another glowing plane like the one for one of the fire staff parts. And you need to shoot it down and then find the zombie that was in the plane. It'll be running clockwise around the mound, so if you run counterclockwise in a circle in this direction, then you can find him and kill him and pick up the Maxis drone. You can get a free zombie blood by shooting the wagons on fire around the mound with the ice staff. There's one right there. There's one right here leading to generator 5. And there's one over here by Gen 4. You can find the zombie blood at the mound right next to the Pack-a-Punch.
Zombie blood. Confusion crowds the judgment of our wretched enemy.
Stand by. You are the one I unleashed. The Guardians of the
You have to do that whole process while in zombie blood. At least find the plane, shoot it down, and then kill the zombie. If you run out of zombie blood, but you still manage to kill the zombie, and the Maxis drone is still there, you can still pick it up and complete the step. You can then head back to the church and pick up the Maxis drone on the table where you built it, because we will need it again later. You now need to fill up the 4 chests around the map to get the Fist of Fury, because the next step is to get everyone in your game to upgrade their Fist of Fury. There's one there's one box near the church area right here. There's a box near here, right next to Gen 5. There's one right here in the middle of the mound. And the last one is right here behind generator 4. Keep in mind you should keep filling up a chest until it's done and disappears, because if a robot steps on it, like the church robot or the middle robot steps on one of the chests and you're filling it up, it will close it and you have to restart the chest. Once you filled all the chests via zombie kills, everyone needs to go back to a reward box at the church or at spawn and pick up their Fist of Fury. Once everyone has their Fist of Fury, you need to head to the bottom of the mound and start just getting kills with it, with these zombies that have like smoke around their hands. And when you get enough kills, there will be like a stone that looks exactly like the stones for the G-Strike process. And you just go up to it and hold your use button on it to pick it up when you see it. Also, everyone has to have a staff in their current loadout in order to be able to actually upgrade the fist.
Your numbers only provide a greater challenge.
We are so
Once every player has their upgraded fist, you now need to place all the staffs in their holders in the crazy place, and then you just have to get a bunch of kills until your screen turns white.
found the way to bridge the void. Follow in their footsteps.
Once you get enough kills, all you need to do is release the Maxis drone and he will enter into Agartha.
At last, I am to be freed from Agartha. Your reward awaits you, my heroes. You only have to step into the light.
Then all you have to do is hold your use button on the Access Teleporter prompt and the cutscene will play.
As the gates to Agartha opened, the 4 heroes were rewarded with riches beyond imagination. From that day forward, they knew that Samantha would keep them safe. Forever.
You're getting everything wrong. I told you before their eyes should be blue.
It's my turn, Eddie. I can do whatever I want.
But you don't even know how to play properly. Girls don't know enough about zombies.
Put some toys away, children. Make sure the windows are locked before you come down to the basement.
We'd better do what your dad says. I didn't even get my turn.
Tomorrow, Eddie. You get to make the rules. I promise. Come on, Fluffy.
I wish the heroes in our stories were real, Sam.
I know what you mean. But we will make everything okay. My dad says he has a plan.
So guys, that is the full Origins Easter egg walkthrough, and now we are finally done with the Black Ops 2 Easter eggs. Next video, we'll be starting up the Black Ops 3 Easter eggs with Shadows of Evil, so that's going to be really fun. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you could show some support by liking and subscribing, I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun doing these Black Ops 2 Easter eggs for you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later, you guys.
What the fuck, yo? You ain't gonna say thank you? Fuck you. What you talking about? Thank you. I appreciate it.